Good morning, everyone. Buddy here from the Denman Homestead. Say morning, because it's morning for you. It's 11 o'clock at night for me. Got my hot tea. So, tonight, Steph went and did the live Timeout Tuesday with Jamie and Bree. So while she was gone, I thought I would kind of work towards reclaiming our house from the Etsy store. And I got a big tote of all the packages now, so we can make it easier to get everything shipped out. But I also did something with the other bedroom. So I talked about it a couple times. The spare bedroom that was my office, and then I moved everything kind of into half storage and half into the bedroom because we were turning that into Caden's bedroom. Well, the barn where Steph will do most of the Etsy work is not ready yet. Obviously, it's not built yet. So in the meantime, we're going to utilize that spare bedroom as the Etsy office. So she came home. I kind of surprised her with it. I want to show everyone what I did. But first, she hasn't eaten yet, so I got her some shepherd's pie and her hot tea. So I'm going to take this in there and I'll show you what I've done.
Hi. You recording?
Yeah, got you some shepherd's pie and hot tea.
Oh, babe, thank you. Did you know I was hungry?
Yeah, I figured you were. Been gone all afternoon. You've been gone all afternoon while I set this amazing office up.
Look.
Just look at it.
Poor Caden, though.
Some of
we did tell
the
Caden.
stuff is still on the wall.
We did tell Caden that, and he totally understood because Caden knows that this won't be his room until the barn is built.
Right.
So us moving the stuff in here was not a big surprise, but
yeah.
Man, when I came home and you had all this stuff like already, like you ordered shelves for me.
Yep. Got her little office area set up.
Right now I'm working on, just got done with Nancy's lavender stir spoons.
Nice. So over here, I've set these little, I used to have these standing up tall for my records that I would put my records in, which I just had 3 extra. So these you just kind of open up and you can grab whatever you need. Different bath salts. Honey sticks that are packaged. Honey sticks still need to be packaged. Soaps. Stirs, loofahs, seeds, more soaps, more stirs, packing material, soap making. This is just kind of the shipping side of it. Over here we've got a little paper cutter and sealer, more boxes. This is what's left of all of my stuff that I haven't found a place for it yet. And yeah, this is my little network center that I made. Ran all of our networking in the entire house to this. I haven't showed this yet.
Yeah?
Anyone?
It's where all of our security cameras are tied into.
Yeah, the OnWote security system, all of the network drops, and all that stuff.
Tell them how we'll build a closet.
Yeah, it's gonna be inside of this whole section right here. When this is Caden's room, is gonna be a closet. If I get to focus, it's gonna be a closet starting right there. So all of his clothes and then some small shelves under it, but that'll all be enclosed in the closet area. But yeah, so turned the spare bedroom into the Etsy store. She's getting those orders filled. How many more you think you gotta do tonight?
Right now I have 48 orders, but let me just see. I have to do 9, but I don't know what happened.
So you don't know what happened to what?
So I think it's my fault because I'm new to Etsy, but there's a ton of orders for stuff that I didn't have in stock. So I'm having
Like the inventory didn't kick in and say it's out of stock?
right, so I'm having to make stuff based on things that were supposed to be in stock that were not in stock, so I'm like,
We need to figure that out.
I know.
Because a lot of stuff did say sold out, so something had to have kicked in.
I know, but for example, like those stir spoons,
Mm-hmm.
I like way oversold, but the stir sticks, I have a ton left over. So
Something happened there.
something happened with the numbers.
I saw you were making more.
I have to, right now I have to go make more.
Yeah.
And it's
11
11 o'clock at night. I have to go make more. It's the spoons.
Etsy life, guys. Craft life.
I love it.
Yeah. Do you think you might be able to come to bed at a reasonable time tonight? No. Great. Well, we were successful in reclaiming most of the house, though. Maybe not reclaiming my wife,
Look,
but I reclaimed a good chunk of the
did you
house.
show them the Amazon bag over there?
Yeah, with all the packages.
I'm not gonna be able to live that by myself.
No, I'll have to help you load it up in your car. Oh, man. Yeah. Pretty crazy. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you guys loofahs real quick. Because,
Loofahs?
yeah.
Right now?
I got a lot of questions on yesterday's video about loofahs and what they were and what they are. So,
You gonna go outside?
well, we have some in the back patio. A quick demonstration of how the loofahs work, what they are, trying to answer some of the questions that popped up in the comments. We do have some other videos on loofahs that you can check out, but if you haven't seen it,
You
Give
know,
you
a
a
lot of
little
people
rundown.
think that loofahs are from the sea.
that loofahs are from the sea, like sea sponges.
Yeah. And
They're not from the sea. They grow on a giant, giant, never-ending vine. All right, show you that. So a loofah is a gourd. So think of it as in the pumpkin and squash family. When they grow, they start out really small, almost like a zucchini, and they get pretty large. And when they're small, you can actually eat them, which we haven't done yet, and we are going to. Definitely going to try it. Especially since it's like the plant that never stops growing, never stops giving. But what you do is you let them dry out on the vine, and they'll get all brown and crispy, and you can hear the seeds inside of it. And those seeds are like ready to go. When it's dry like this, those seeds are good, and you can keep them. If you have an heirloom plant like this, you can just keep saving the seeds and keep planting. So what you do, if you want to utilize this, because inside of it is a sponge. It's an all natural sponge. So you start by like popping the bottom off. Sometimes you can dump the seeds straight out. I got 2 of them, little black seeds like that. And you kind of just start peeling it. Crack it up. And you start peeling the dried like skin. Just peel it off. see what I'm getting here. A really large sponge. Some of the little skin pieces, a little bit more difficult to get off, but you just pop them off. Okay, so this is it. This is the sponge inside of a dried out loofah. And it's kind of like, you know, coarse and a little stiff when you first get it out, but you get it wet and it's a sponge. When it's wet, it feels and acts like a sponge scrubber. So what we do is a couple of things. One, we sell the loofah sponge by itself in different lengths. You'll see it on the Etsy store. Steph just takes a knife and cuts it to the length and you got a sponge. We also sell the seeds that are in here, and we'll get all the seeds out before we ship the sponge to you. But then another thing that she does is she'll cut little sections, little round sections of the loofah off, and she pours her soap over the loofah so that when it hardens and it becomes soap, as you wash with it, the loofah it becomes exposed and it's a scrubber. So it's a scrubber and soap all in one. So if you look at our Etsy store and you see soaps that say with the loofah option, with loofah, that's what this is. An all natural sponge grown right out there and cut and made and put into the soap. So that's a loofah. It's a quick breakdown of what a loofah is. And we have lots of them and they grow really well. And like I said, we also sell the seeds if you are interested in growing them yourself. They are heirloom, so they don't self-terminate or anything. You can save the seeds just like we do and keep planting them. They're kind of, at least for us, kind of invasive. You just have to understand that. You gotta let them grow on something because they will grow. And they will, in our area, they don't stop growing. This one's kind of an experiment out there. We're gonna see how long into the winter this thing grows. I just feel like it's never gonna stop. But yeah, that's a quick breakdown of the loofah. Because when I harvested some loofahs for Steph, I got a lot of questions in the comments. So there's a few more. If you want to go back and just do a search or something on our page, you can see, do a search for loofah. You can see when we made the loofah dome, the big arching, we call it the loofah dome for the vines to grow on, and you can kind of see that whole process. But yeah, loofahs are awesome. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.